Mm. Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know this doesn't work without you guys. And thank you for joining today's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. This is literally the second to the last Sunday before the season starts. I know we're going to be talking about practice, but guys, I'm as excited as can be. And what a way to finish off the summer than heading over to the CSA shows over in Chantilly, where we'll have some legends like Leon Lett, and Danny White, as well as some others and stuff. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys out there. We'll get you on tape, and Joe Boo will have his microphone ready to go ahead and record some of it. But this has been a great off season with all of you guys there. We have had a great time, and having you guys has helped me to get through this off season. It just seems like, it's not football, but it's still football talk. Couple weeks we have the Hall of Fame, and as we talked about it last night, it's ugly. I don't know what happened to football. Football used to be the thing that would bring people together. I don't care if you knew the person or not, but when you saw another Dallas Cowboy fan wearing a cowboy hat or a Cowboys shirt, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How about them Cowboys? But now it's just like the culture, everything is just dirty anymore. You got Terrell Owens having the honor of his life, the pinnacle of his career, the ultimate achievement. And he's trying to make a statement, and we know T.O. is about T.O., but you are now part of that group of guys. Of all the players that have come through, these are acknowledged as the very best. It's a fraternity like none other in the world. I hope that somehow, some way, they can come together and fix this, because this is not what you want to have on football. Yeah, they're not going to mention him at the hall, but the conversation is going to be all about T.O. and T.O. basically doing it his way. I just think it's a tragedy, to be honest with you. But it looks like our guys are ready. I'm not going to be very long-winded this morning because, like I said, I got to get the shirts ready to go, get autographed and everything else, but we'll definitely be doing a lot of stuff. But I think this team is ready. Like I got on my shirt, I think Zeke is ready to eat. And I'm looking forward to the season, regardless of what all these talking heads say, and it's supposedly some of you crazy fans. We got to deal with the dumbass comments of the day where I had a person yesterday who said, all the experts on NFL Network say Dak Prescott is trash and we need to look for a quarterback in 2019. First of all, are we talking about the same people from NFL Network that said that the New York Giants were a Super Bowl favorite, that with Brandon Marshall, that offense would be unstoppable even though they had no offensive line, what I said? Those guys? Are we talking about the quarterback who's had the second most amount of victories in the NFL in the last 2 years? Count them. Tom Brady, most wins. Dak Prescott, number 2. Sure, from the Redskin game in the rain, from that point, the numbers went down. You had the debacle against the Falcons where you literally gave up 9 sacks. You had the Redskin game where you got another hurt hand. But with all that, with as bad as he played, and as that steaming Willie Beeman always points out, 6 games with no touchdowns. Well, up to that point in his career, his numbers were off the chart. And that was a bad stretch. I'll give it to you, and I know you guys are going to say I'm just making excuses, but let's say he just stunk the place up that second half of the season. Even stinking it up the last 8 games, he still had more TD passes than Matt Ryan did, with much better wide receivers. He had less interceptions and the same amount of touchdown passes as Cam Newton. With that bad stretch that went through there, His numbers were the same as basically Derek Carr. As bad as that 6-game stretch was, he almost doubled touchdown passes of Mariota. Did you look at Eli Manning's numbers last year? Weren't that great? And believe it or not, quarterbacks do sometimes have bad stretches. People forget that people wanted to run Tony Romo, St. Tony, out of town after the 8-8 seasons. After having 3 and 4 interception games. But like Vosh always says, there's that 80% that literally, if you guys were in charge, Tyron Smith would be cut, Sean Lee would be gone, Randy Gregory would never try and get him reinstated, DeMarcus Lawrence would have definitely been gone because of his back last year, Dak Prescott, as well as Zeke Elliott because of what happened last year. Basically, you wouldn't have a team left. So let's just kick back. Let's relax and let's see what happens before all the doom and gloom. Because when Tony Romo went out, did you honestly think we were going to make the playoffs? It's football, guys. It's totally unpredictable. So with that being said, I got to get ready to get up on out of here. So I will see you guys at Chantilly at the autograph signing show. I'll see you there soon.